What's up, landlords? In this video, I want to show you why you might want a Amazon business account. So let's get into this. All right, so this is what the Amazon business looks like. It looks the same to me as the regular Amazon, except for it says business up here and the color's dark blue. I want to, what did I want to start with? I guess I can explain that. Here's your cart right here. It's pretty much the same. This is some stuff that I was going to buy and order for when I get back home, because right now I'm in Iraq and, you know, hopefully my internet is doing good. I actually wanted to do a speed test before I got started on this, because I apologize for my poor quality, low quality videos, and also the poor quality audio. And I just wanted to show you guys what I'm working with here. And I'm just trying to practice while I'm overseas. You know, eventually I want to get home and have a better setup and do better. So I figure I might as well start now while I'm over here and see what I can do. And please give me some feedback. 1710, that doesn't, oh crap, my VPN is on. Let me turn this off. Test it again. Does it get any better? Huh. I would have thought it would have got better. Whatever. Yeah, it's kind of cool to see all the Arabic and stuff over here. All right, so where was I? All right, this will be the link that I'll give you guys. So if you want to create your own Amazon business, you go here and start. But one thing to keep in mind, the only obstacle that you'll have is you need an EIN, an employee identification number. If you have an LLC, it's easy to go to the IRS website and request an EIN if you don't already have one. But you won't be able to set this up unless you have that. And also something to consider before you go and request an EIN. And if you already have an LLC or you're interested in creating an LLC, would be to get business email, business phone number, business address, and, you know, all the like a virtual office where they can receive your mail. And like I can check my mail through an app or on my tablet or computer, and I'll see all the mail that comes from my business. And if I want, I can specifically request and pay for any item to get forwarded to my personal address. Because once you start put yourself out there and you incorporate and you start making some business moves and stuff, if you don't have this set up and arranged in advance, you're going to be using your personal information, and then the tenants can look up ownership of properties or look up the ownership of any company website or whatever, you know, on the local Sunbiz. That's what we got in Florida. And it'll say your name and your address and everything if you put your personal information on public record. So for me, I just try to avoid that, because while I'm over here in Iraq, I don't want like any tenant. I try to do my best to not make any tenant upset with me, but I don't want them showing up at my house and vandalizing it, or especially with my wife and kids at home, you know. So it's a risk, you know, just something to consider. So I just wanted to point that out. Don't let that prevent you from getting an Amazon business account, though, because it is really valuable. So like if you're going to place an order with something, you can separate all this stuff, and it's business related things. So like I was thinking about replacing the keypads at some of the units, and then we doing this new little system shortcut that I have, because I have quick set e-locks, and they have codes, and I don't issue out keys anymore. And I only give the codes out, temporary codes, and then I show them a video how to open and close the door, and how to lock it, unlock it, change the batteries, also reprogram it. And I give them the codes or the PDF instructions how to reprogram it on their own. And then I'm not chasing keys anymore, because I remember having a big mess of keys before, and going all the way to the unit and forgetting the key, and you didn't bring the key. It's like, what a pain. The keys on site with these little lockbox are helpful, because if you made a mistake like that, you showed up and you didn't bring the key, or let's say the code the tenant gave you when they left was wrong, or the batteries died, at least you can just walk around the side. Where I usually lock these up is around the power meter. There's usually something secure around that area that you can lock this, and it's made to be out in the elements, so they hold up pretty good. And I tested this a few times before I'm actually going to commit to doing it to all the properties. Something else I was considering is this meter shut-off valve out at the street. You know, you open up the little cover and you stick this little T-bar down in there and you could turn the water off at the street. I was thinking about maybe providing these at the rental units, maybe putting it in where the HVAC is off to the side or something, and making a video and providing the video to them to say, hey, in the case of emergency, if you ever need to go out to the street and turn off the water, this is what you do. Just, I don't know, some stuff that's in my cart right now. But really what's cool with this, the power of it, is the system shortcut that you get. You can put your business information in here. I use ACH, so I don't have to be updating debit cards when they expire. And then also you can input, you can look up past records. So like if you ordered something, you want to go back and say, hey, what was that I ordered? And you want to order it again, you could easily look back in your order history. The most recent things that I've purchased were these Amazon e-gift cards that I gave out for Christmas for my rental properties. For my research and what I do is I'm allowed to gift $25 per property as a gift business expense. And I made another video about how to do this. If you're interested, you can go back and look at that. I guess I'm going to have to cover this info up because it's got some personal information on here. Also, this next one, you can input all your rental property addresses. I'm going to have to cover this up too for privacy concerns. I don't want to have all the addresses out there all over the internet. But I just want to show you each little tile right here are rental properties. And I've just input my company name, my company address, and then I have the shipping address to the rental properties. So like, for example, I have one rental unit that's coming up where the smoked CO2s are about to expire this year. So I'll be able to go back into my records, order the same quantity and type of smoked CO2s, ship it to the address, have my electrician go out there and arrange with the tenant to swap them out, because I want to do everything, professional, and I don't want the liability. I'm sure as heck not going there and messing with electrical. I send a professional there to do that stuff. But, a really cool thing is I love listening to audiobooks and all the time is I use my business, Amazon business login for the same Audible. So it's linked with the same, business billing and everything. And I have 512 books right now in my Audible library. However, they're not all business. And something to keep in mind is, I looked up some stuff about the IRS, and in order for this books to be a work-related educational expense, they need to be able to, maintain or improve your skills needed to do your job. So us as a landlord, I have books related with communication skills, sales, marketing, property management, and real estate investing and stuff like that. But at the same time, I do have some like autobiographies with Benjamin Franklin and George Washington, and maybe even some to help, raise up good kids and all that. So obviously those are personal ones, but I want everything to be nested in one login that I share with my wife and my kids. And then we have this gigantic digital library that we can refer back to. So what I do to get around that, to make sure that I'm not, breaking the law or anything, is I have these credits. And what I do is I log in with my personal Amazon, with my personal email and my personal checking. And I will forward credits to my business account. And I'll share that link as well. I thought I had that over here actually. Yeah, right here. So what you could do is you can select any of these gifts and you could send it to your business account. And then there'll be these credits over here that you can use for personal books. And it's not going to be a deduction or an expense coming out of your business bank account. So I just wanted to point that out because I also found the burden of proof, and if you're ever audited, the IRS is going to come at you and say, hey, prove this. And you want to be able to show all that stuff. So was this it? I think that's it. I just wanted to make a quick video here. I'm practicing while I'm overseas, and I'm trying to do my best to help other landlords, and so we can all cash flow forever. Never sell your rentals, whatever you do. Let's make this super easy and efficient, and we could do this forever. But that's it for me for now. I appreciate it. Let me know if you have questions, feedback, or anything, or check me out online at foreverlandlord.com. See ya. Bye.